Good morning, 636ers, or should I say 643ers. Louisa says, are we running late today? Yes, we are. My apologies. There's 60 million things to do this morning. Somehow I've kind of got slightly caught out. Let me stand in here at the edge of the shed because the wind's coming hurtling around the corner. Good morning. It is the 636ers and it is just us this morning, which, my friends, my wonderful Dalscone friends, is a beautiful thing. Room service is away for a long weekend with his lovely family. They're away on a bit of a seaside mini break, mini holiday. So room service, if you're watching, we're missing you already. Come back. There's lots to do. And also the other nervous thing is this morning, as you join us, usually time I get my jobs done down below, etc. Room service is up here feeding up. And if there is anything wrong, any casualties, or you never know what awaits you in the morning, he will give me the nod or the thumbs up to know there's something needing attention. But this morning, that's not going to happen because we haven't been up here. You're joining me live. You're seeing things as I am seeing them. So we're about to embark on our journey, as they say. Good morning to you if you're on Facebook. Lots of yous on. And good morning to you if you're watching on YouTube. Now, there's been lots of requests that could we not broadcast sideways on YouTube, horizontal, sorry, because you can see it better on your telly. The answer to that is maybe, but not this morning, unfortunately, because I was running late and it was all fingers and thumbs. So apologies for that. The main reason, sad reason, not to kick off a negative, but the lovely mule ewe that the boys brought in from the field last night. I think you know what's coming. We had to get Ian the vet to come and PTS her because she was in so much pain and we couldn't leave her like that. So we were getting her ready for collection this morning and to be picked up. So that's what kind of held me up. Anyway, good morning and welcome. It's a new day. It's a beautiful morning, as every morning's beautiful. Now, if you're in Dumfries and Galloway or excuse me, southwest Scotland, and you haven't put your big toe out of the bed covers yet, let me brace you for it. It's 10 degrees this morning. Yes, we've just made it into double figures. It's 10 degrees Celsius. I did plan to let our faithful Dalscone Farm followers from afar, lots of F's in there, I did plan to look up and see what that is in Fahrenheit, but I didn't get a chance. Who's on this morning? Sorry, I'm blabbing. Liz is on. Judy is on Facebook. Good morning, Farmer Pete from sleepy Michigan. I bet it's not 10 degrees there, Judy. Kathy, let me see. Kathy Mack's on. Good morning. Morning, bright, windy in Edinburgh, says Carol. And of course, you are all following the rules so far. You've got to let me know where you are and what's your weather like on this blustery but bright morning here in Dumfries and Galloway. This morning's devotions, taken from Psalm 37, 7 to 9, verses 7 to 9. Be still. Excuse me, I've got a tickle. Be still in the presence of the Lord and wait patiently for him to act. Don't worry about evil people who prosper or fret about their wicked schemes. Stop being angry. Turn from your rage. Do not lose your temper. It only leads to harm, for the wicked will be destroyed. But those who trust in the Lord will possess the land. Amen. And may the Lord bless the reading of his word this morning, reminding us to wait patiently on the Lord. There's a plan in place for us when roundabout, when those who aren't following the proper way, seem to be prospering, and sometimes it's disheartening. Don't be disheartened. Wait on the Lord. He's got a plan for you. He's got a plan for me. Right, now some preparation has to be done. We have got the bottles ready. Yes, this is the bottles. We need some cake in here, so let's do some work. Oh, we've got a lawnmower in here. To be truthful, I'd be quite happy to stand round the corner just here and carry on the conversation, but we'll have to do some work. All right, let me set you all here on top of the lawnmower. I take it Hair Bear has parked this in here, so I've seen him out with the hood up, and the yes, it wasn't very warm yesterday either. The hood and the coat and the jacket on in the blustery rain, getting the grass cut yesterday. Right, just pop that in the back of the mule. We'll shut this door because her ladyship, Fiona, as soon as she somehow senses the doors open, and she'll be in there like a shot. The babies are hungry. Can you hear them all? And it was so blustery last night, so windy, that we've had to close the. Yes, I know it's July. We've had to close the end door here. See, that's how unprepared I am this morning. I haven't got the door open yet. It was blowing a hoolie in here. Now let's see. Could somebody hold what are you lot doing? We've had an escape. An escaped bunch of rascals. Rizzo, what are you doing out? Heidi? Annie? Oh no, what's happened? What is awaiting us? Birdie? When did you decide? You don't want to come out here because it's too cold. Opening this roller door with one hand isn't the easiest of tasks, but I think we're nearly there. Yeah, there we go. Let me get that in here. There we go. Right, what are you doing out? What's happened? Oh, Miss Fiona. Oh, right, gate's down. Right, okay. How are we going to do this? Right, follow the mule in. Maybe no, we can't do that. Right, okay. Let's get the milk. Don't trip me up. We'll be able to carry this. Come on then. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Birdie. Right. Hasn't went the plan. Birdie stuck her head in the bucket. Come on, Fiona. Let's go. Come on then. Right. And we've got little Missy here with Tiny. Yes. You aren't coming to join the party. Come on. You coming back in as well? Right. One gate. Who was it? I can hear them. We've got, it's all gone off this morning. They've been in there. They've knocked the pipe off the milk machine. I can hear them running. Right. No, not you. Come on. Because you'll eat all the goodies. Come on. I'll set the milk there. Out you go, Fiona. Let's see, put that. Farmer Ben and Connor weren't in here last night by any chance, were there? And maybe didn't put a gate up properly. Right. Come on, Heidi. Right, Miracle. In you go. In you go. Come on. Right, that's quite a start for the morning. Let's get this. See, the weavings have been in here, knocked the pipe off, turn that off. Let's see, milk's empty. That doesn't really matter because today's the day. I want to say the teddy bears have their picnic. Today's the day they get no more milk. I'm going to need to clean this out now. Oh, look at the state of Clifford because it's all wet. Anyways, it's not a tragedy. They're all in the cake now. Right, let me see how we're going to do this. Let's fix this gate properly here. Right, sorry for the mayhem. Good morning, welcome to the 636 Club. Slightly manic this morning. Fiona's off in the huff now. I'm sorry, darling, but you can't have all that cake. You can stay out there just now, Missy. Where's that? We had another flake just a second ago. It's this one here. Right, now that. Let me see. We've got to pin this in here. And this is the wrong type of flake because it's got these ends on it here, where ours have these pinholes here. Right, we'll climb over. Right, let's be calm. Walk away for a second. We need our racks for the milk. We'll get those. We'll get our nice cleaned out pens here. Adam's got these all cleaned out this week. And yes, we're going to need to. That's really made a right old mess in there, hasn't it? It's all soggy and wet. I was waiting for some cake. These are all dirty because they're all wet. Never mind. We'll get this lot their cake, their milk, and we'll take that bucket of cake off them. Right, we need Marvel and Spudman and Annie, who are here trying to get their heads through there. If we put that on there, we could let them out. That's the easiest way to do this. Right, this way. Right, you three, come out. Come on then. Not you, Rizzo. No. Put that back on there. We'll solve one problem at a time. There we are. They're happy. Right. One job done. Other job is, let's go and rescue this bucket of cake. Right, you've had enough. Thank you very much. You can't have all that. Right, thank you. Right, heads out. Come on. Right. Take that out. Put that over there. And let's try and fix this flake properly. They're working away there. Yes. Spot the odd one out. It's all right. She likes her bot. She will actually take longer to have her bot than these two, but that's all right. Let me have a wee quick look at your comments. Susan says, because you're so far behind us in the USA, I can hear fireworks going off for the 4th of July. So happy 4th of July if it's still 4th of July where you are. Lovely. Hope your celebrations went well. And I seen quite a few of them were cancelled yesterday because of the heat index. It was too warm, or the risk of fire, I take it. And Gail says, morning farmer Pete from a dry, dull Chertsey. Hope everything going well. From a dry Chertsey. Hope everything's going well with you. Well, we'll bring things back under control again. Thank you, Gail. Let's see. Let's get some calm restored. We need to put that flake over there. That way. This is one of those. Sorry if the camera's getting bashed about a wee bit. Wonders out there, darling. That's okay. On you go. Right now. So this should be like this. Right. And just been to keep those in properly. Get that fixed. There. Right, that's sorted. Those three can stay there for a second. We'll get Spotty's crying away here looking for his milk. We've got milk for Spot and James. Right, so yes, the milk machine has leaked. All the milk has gone out of it. But it's all right. It is coming. That's the milk finished. All the milk we had. So it was to come to an end today. Anyway, James, that's a boy. They're getting weaned today because here's Zarette. Things are getting moved about today. I don't relish the task ahead today because there's a lot to do. We're getting ready for sheep shearing tomorrow. I did tell you before in the past that we were going to be doing the sheep shearing down in the low pens down there. But we have changed our plan. Seaside came up with a better plan. You're always better listening to everybody's opinion. So we're going to be doing the sheep shearing up here in the middle. Cammie's trailer will be here. All the sheep, depending on the weather forecast, I think we're going to have to do it. All the sheep are coming in tonight. I'm going to have to clear this side of the shed. They're going to stay in overnight, so they're dry for tomorrow because they need to be dry. And we'll shear them here. When they're sheared, they'll run down here, and we'll maybe get a pen set up down here for them, and then onto the trailer and back to the field. So they'll be spending a night away from their babies, but that's all right. The babies are big enough now; they can cope with that. And once they're clipped, they're probably saying to themselves, "Or we're going to hide today because it's way too cold." If you're just joined us, we are 10 degrees this morning. Yes, it looks quite bonny outside, but yeah, the temperature is not warm at all. Let's see. I'm having a wee look at your comments. Sorry, I haven't seen them. There's just been trying to cope with the escapees this morning. It's just one of those mornings, but it's all right. Join us on Facebook and YouTube this morning. We're dual streaming again, which is great. So whatever channel you're on, thank you for joining us. Carol says party time for the lambs tonight. Yes, they'll be misbehaving when the mums are away because the forecast for tonight and tomorrow is very showery, and we can't have them wet when they're coming in to get sheared tomorrow. James, you didn't drink very much. Spotty's going to come over and have a wee sniff here. They're just getting half a bottle in the mornings now, which, to be truthful, they could probably do without. So we're going to have to... Oh, have you got a hairball, wee man? Huh? There's a boy. Look at him. He's a lovely boy. So remember, if you're coming to see us for the short-term future, 2 o'clock up here in the afternoon is when they get their afternoon bottle. They'll get tinies in there. They get a full bottle in the afternoon still. Yeah, I know. Sometimes they take it better than others. And Gloria, who's over here, she gets one in the afternoon as well. Again, she's a bit fussy. So there she is. No, I'm not getting one, darling. No, I know. She breaks my heart. She looks at me and cries and wants a bottle, but it does her no good because she doesn't drink it in the afternoon. Come on, are you going back in? Are you quite happy out here? You say Marvel. Marvel still enjoys her in the afternoon. That's not an issue. So yes, 2 o'clock up here. We don't advertise it widely other than to you guys, because it can tend to get slightly out of control if there's too many people here. But it's been a nice organized. Well, I'm saying that for those of you who were here this week, from near and far, and thank you everybody for your assistance during lamb feeding in the afternoons. It's been a nice, calm event. It hasn't been too manic, which is good. Right, where's my scoop? Has anybody seen the blue scoop? We've got the cake there. I'll tell you what, we could just use this bucket. Right, Tiny, you coming out of there, wee one? Can you let me get some of this? I've got a wee bit of milk in there. That'll be all right. Can you just let me? That's it. Come on. There you go. Right, if we just take a scoop of that. I don't want too much. And it's just to get this lot fed. Right, Clifford. There you are. We've got a wee trough here. But it's very difficult to get the cake in when they're all stuck. We'll go for it. There you are. Remember, no more milk. That's you've drunk all the full pallet that we got when we got the Milkmaid 2000. I think there was there 20 bags on it? Can anybody remember? There we go, Winnie. That's it done. The last bag we used, Ben put the last bag in the machine just the other day, on Sunday morning, that's when it was. And the lambs, of course, that are out to the field now, that are weaned, they're doing fine. The little one that came back in, because we thought it was blind, got some antibiotics, vitamin B12 was it? That's it there. Doing fine, enjoying life in with its goat cousins, so all's good there. Zarette, tell me, how you... She hasn't had a bottle for literally weeks. And when she was getting it, she didn't really enjoy it. You're a rascal. It's all right. Right, can we put you three back in? And we better hide this bucket of cake. Right, I feel it's... Where have you came from? Has anybody seen where this one's came from? I feel we're a tad manic this morning. Put this in here. With the now defunct Milkmaid 2000. You've worked well for us, my faithful friend. We look forward to your return sometime in the future. Yes, Scary. Hello, my darling. How are you doing? She says, I can see cake in the bucket. Yes, if you just give me some. Just a little bit. No, when the visitors come today, and they will get some cake, and you know you'll get cake. She's a big visitor favourite, is Scary Mary. Here's a little shoot. Who else is in here? Squintmouth is in here. Where is she? Where's your pal this morning? Where's your partner in crime? I think she must be in at the hay here. Right, there'll be some calm. Right, I think you've just sneaked out of there. Right, that's where she came from. Would you three like to go back in? And take this out. Would you just walk back in there? Go on, Marvel. And Miracle. She says, no, I'm not, I'm refusing. Right, on you go. Go on, and Tiny. There. Right, one in. Annie. In you go. That's it. Push and a shove. One Spud. Spud says, no way. No way. Am I going in there? Let's get this pin in there. Right, doesn't matter about Tiny because he'll go wherever he likes. Right, Spud. Yes! Got you. In you go. We have some calm restored. Right. Sorry about the manic. morning. It's all back, right. That cleaned out this morning. We've got the bottles up here. What do we do with them? Can anybody see what we did with the bottles? We put them back in the mule, didn't we? Missy, you can stay out there. Right. Phew. Honeycomb's actually in. There's no need for you to be in there. No. That's Mac. Gloria's in here. Here's... I was going to say that's Abby, but that's not Abby. That's one of our Sannons. There's Gloria. And Sweetheart is here. For those of you who've been looking for Sweetheart, here she is. There's Abby. How you getting on, darling? Mm-hmm. Who no longer, she doesn't need a bottle now. She doesn't get a bottle. She weaned herself, which is amazing. Right. Let's leave the. What have you done with the roof of the hay heck? Let's head out into the wind. I wanted to nip down. Do you now that some peace restored? Do you want to go on a little field trip? Have you time? 7:10. I wanted to nip down and see I'm just looking at the comments to see the reseed. You know, sowed the new grass down in the long field. I wanted to nip down quickly to see what it's looking like. To see, is it through yet, or is it send itself away? It's way too cold. We're not coming out yet. Carol says yes for a field trip. Natasha says, morning farm repeat, a little late this morning, but needed that 12th hour sleep. Oh, by the way, let's get out of the wind and discuss our excitement this week. There's so much going on. Of course, it's the 4th of July. We've had what other events? Did anybody, or has anybody, or if you haven't, please do, tune in to Spudman's TikTok stream that he streamed all day yesterday, and he will be streaming it again today from Silverstone. It was a great British industry working as it should. Spudman was selling he opened his food truck yesterday at Silverstone for the first day. I didn't know there was much went on the Thursday, and there was that many people attended at the British Grand Prix. Because unless there was a practice day yesterday, I'm not sure. But I think it took him by storm by looks of things. He was served from 11 yesterday morning until, well, it was 10:30 last night, because we were addicted to watching the stream. He just streams from his spud wagon, and all you see is, you don't see the customers, but you can see the team selling the spuds. And boys are boys, as they say. Oh man, I think he was slightly taken aback of just how busy it was. And there was, looking around on TikTok, there's lots of people at Silverstone who were filming things from their perspective, not Spudman's perspective, because there's lots of different food trucks. Say along that fence was part of Silverstone, where the food trucks are. Food trucks are all lined up right along there, all the different ones. Can I just wipe that camera on Facebook a wee second? Sorry guys, it looks a bit blurry. Is that better? Looked a bit misty. And yes, some of the customers took videos of all the other food trucks. Nobody at them. Spudman, I promise you, he had a queue from here over to way over there and beyond. And actually, the stewards had to come, crowd control had to come and put the queue in some kind of order to make sure it was just under control, basically. It was something beautiful to behold. And I did feel for the team. They worked their socks off yesterday, and they're going to have to... That was just day one. They've another 3 days to go. I hope you've rested well last night, guys, and all the best for today. I'm sure the adrenaline's going to get you through. It was... Of everything that's happening all this week with general elections and 4th of July and British Grand Prix, that was a beautiful thing to behold yesterday. So yes, check him out. I think he's don't think he streams it on Facebook, but over on TikTok, just check it out. Anne-Marie says, better check the mule, Farmer Pete. Sounds like it's me. Yes, I've left the handbrake off, and that's what happens. And yes, we are awaking here in the UK today to a new government. So whatever your political persuasion, we're not political on here at all, but we have to say congratulations to Sir Keir, our new Prime Minister here in the UK. So, yes, I wonder when Rishi actually packs his bags from number 10 Downing Street and Sir Keir moves in. Is Rishi packing his bags just now? Do they have a handover of keys and things? I wonder what happens. And for all those MPs, members of Parliament, who have lost their seats, and for the new ones that have gained their seats, for instance, if you're up here in Scotland and you've lost your seat for whatever party you work for, and you've lost your seat in the Houses of Parliament, well, you must have had accommodation down there, like a flat, or what did you do? So when do you go and pack up your flat? And for those new MPs, they're going to have to start looking for a flat, aren't they? They're going to have to head down to London today and look for some accommodation. So yeah, the mind boggles. Nothing to do with politics. It's just wondering about the accommodation and what happens. Kitty says, probably packed them yesterday. Well, it wasn't looking good, was it? Or is Mrs. Sunak, is she packing up all the ornaments and stuff just now? And Mrs. Starmer, is there a Mrs. Starmer? I think there is. Is she packing up her house where she lives, ready to move in? Christine says, oh, Rock Pete, I've overslept. You know what? Nobody's on the naughty step today because we were slightly late on this morning. So apologies for that. Yvonne says he moves out today. Wow, that's a quick eviction, isn't it? And Sir Keir, is he going in today? Another Yvonne says Rishi resigns today. Has he to resign, or has he got the hoof? Right. Anyway, leaving politics aside, Karen says it's a busy day with F1, F2 and F3 today at Elvis Silverstone. So all the different formulas, the lower formulas under Formula 1, all getting some practice done today. There's not much work getting done in their house today between watching Dalscone and motor racing. Thank you, Karen. And I'm sure you'll be tuning into Spudman as well, but don't forget us here. And another Yvonne, it's all Yvonne's this morning. The handover is taking place now on TV. Oh, it's happening right now. Don't leave me. You just can't leave me to watch the handover of number 10. Let's go and inspect the grass seed. Have we time? Oh, it's 4:15. Right, it's going to be a quick one. It's going to be a very quick one. Hang on. Is everybody on? Fiona, this will be the last 6:36 that you see Fiona with her coat on well, she'll have a coat on, but she's going to get a haircut tomorrow. Cammy is coming. That's your viewing for tomorrow. If you're coming to see us live, you'll see Cammy shedding some sweat tomorrow. Well, you might not if it's temperatures like this. Doing the sheep shearing. Please get your tickets in advance. It's likely and hopefully going to be a very busy day, so wave bye-bye to Fiona as we head round the corner. Cammy reunited with Fiona tomorrow for sheep shearing. From lots of you asking what time we're starting to shear. It all very much depends what time Cammy gets here, and I have seen in some of his shearing videos that he arrives at places very, very early. I'm not sure if that's going to be the case tomorrow. Hopefully start shearing around 10 a.m. Get things kicked into gear. It's not going to be a speed test, but here's an elusive, two elusive familiar friends. We have Wheel and, is that Lord, what's his face? Or is that Wheeler Barry? Here they are. Anyway, here they are. Down here, next to the graveyard. So yes, it was suspected they have got a nest down here. So they do come up the top from time to time. But today is not the time. So yes, there's still only two of them. So we're never sure which two it is. Whether one is left at home to look after the eggs, not sure. But all is well. Is everybody comfortable enough? The good thing is today we don't need to go down that road. We can just whip across the field. Hang on! Is everybody all right? It's a great excuse for a field trip, and also a great excuse to see as the grass seed came through. That's where we're heading right now. Now, this is not a great excuse here. This is our one of our fields of hay that's still to cut. And we can't cut it when it's wet, or the forecast's not good, and also can't make hay when it's 10 degrees. So that's another thing. So if you've just joined us, where has one been? And we are down in our beautiful reseeded field, and the grass seed is popping its beautiful little head through. Look at that. Is that not a very beautiful thing? Look. Can you see it all start? My Facebook feed seems very, I don't know how it's looking for you, but mine's very dull. But hopefully you're able to see that. Leslie says we are flying today at Silverstone. Are you going to Silverstone? Oh, by the way, hands up. We're hands up as we look at just a brown field with some grass seed coming through. It's always nice when you've got a crop and it's starting to pop its head through. Here it is. Especially after, look at that. Is that not just something to behold? Especially after this field has caused us so much hassle with trying to get it dry enough to be able to actually sow the seed in it. But we've got there eventually. What is that? A dirty great big stone. Don't want that in here. And the mind boggles to how that's got there. I suspect it's been in the dung, the manure, the spread on the field. Chuck it into the side of the hedge, out of the way. Don't want it in the middle of the field. We're sheltered here behind the willow. There's our willow field, which is we planted that crop a few years ago, willow, and it's basically a fast-growing timber crop that's supposed to be harvested every 5 years, and grown renewable timber, etc. And the plan is we use that in our biomass boiler that we burn wood through to use to create all our heat and all our hot water for the farm and the house, etc. That's our. But we've got some plans for that ahead as well. So watch this space. Maybe another Dalscone adventure coming in there. Yes, hands up if you're going to Silverstone. I've heard Kai that works out in the farm park. He's heading off to Silverstone this weekend to see the British Grand Prix. And Susie says, I want to see Cammy when he comes to, is it Missouri, MI? Yes, Cammy's heading out to a show to shear some sheep at the end of September in the USA. How cool is that? And Debbie says, hello from Washington State, 75 degrees, and it's 20 past 11 at night, so it's still yesterday, and lots of fireworks to the 4th of July. Send us some pictures of the fireworks going off if you catch them, if you could. That would be amazing. And enjoy the last few minutes of of the 4th of July. And Val says small animal shed and the goats love willow. Yeah, we take some of the willow up for the small animals. Yep, they do love to gnaw on it, and the goats do as well. Scarlet Pimpernel, that's who we were looking for. It wasn't Lord anything, it was Scarlet Pimpernel. Is one of our what do you call them? Guinea fowl. Thank you. Tanya says not going, unfortunately, but we'll have it on TV all weekend. So we're all ramping up for the British Grand Prix this weekend. It's very exciting, and the sheep shearing hopefully. So remember tomorrow. So lots of work ahead of us today. Look at that. That purple thing there, whatever it is probably a weed. I'm sure it's, but it's very, very beautiful, isn't it? Let me see. What is this, everybody? You know what? We'll take. Let's see. I'll take that. Where's another one? Take that one. No, didn't pull that. Is there any more along here? There's only 4 of them. And take. Let's see. There we are. That's on this piece of, definitely a weed. But we'll take those for Trish's toys. She'll put them in a little vase, and she'll like them. They're very beautiful. Pam says good morning, evening from a cold, wet Sydney. Well, at least it's not wet here. I think, you know what? I think the forecast isn't too bad, moisture-wise, over the weekend. It's just this slight chill in the air that we could. I think we have to get to like the dizzy heights of 15 degrees today. But anyway, the amazing thing is our grass seed has breaded, as they say. It's through, starting to grow, and it's only going to be a few weeks before this field will be Matthew's young Frisian dairy stock over the fence there. They're having a good nosy at us. Can you see them over there? I have no cake for you guys. They're probably looking for cake. I would imagine they'll get fed cake twice a day. We'll put Trish's Toys flowers in there. And we'll head up. So, yeah, so from a very manic 6:36 Friday morning, I think things are under control now. School holidays and July, and it's just not July weather, is it? But anyway, there's lots to. It's been a very exciting week, as we've been saying all week, and lots going on. And yeah, we'll stream the sheep shearing tomorrow on as many different channels as we can. So please tune in for that. As I say, for those of you who are coming along to see it in live here at Dalscone. Hopefully start shearing around 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. We'll take a break for lunch and then finish in the afternoon. All being well. Hopefully it will all go well. So thank you all for your comments. We'll go through them later. If I've missed them, apologies to you. But it's just been a kind of manic 6:36 this morning. But that's the way we love it. So thanks for joining us from Farmer Pete. And if you're wanting a lift, back up, jump on. It's coffee time. So Farmer Pete, Trish's Toys, all the team, Dalscone. Catch Ben later. Enjoy the weekend. God bless whatever you're doing. Ta-da.